July 26, 2022, the crescent moon makes a spectacular artistic display with Venus before sunrise. Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn arc across the sky above Venus. Draco is in the north after twilight ends. Chart caption, 2022, July 26, Venus and the crescent moon are close together in the east-northeast before sunrise. Mars is higher in the east-southeast. By Jeffrey L. Hunt. Chicago, Illinois, sunrise, 5:39 a.m. CDT, sunset, 8:15 p.m. CDT. Check local sources for sunrise and sunset times for your location. Morning sky. Before sunrise, a razor-thin crescent moon, 3.9 degrees to the upper left of morning star Venus, is over 10 degrees up in the east-northeast before sunrise. Chart caption, 2022, July 26, through a binocular, the thin crescent moon appears 3.9 degrees to the upper left of Venus. The moon phase is only 5% illuminated and easily fits into a binocular field with Venus. Look for Earthshine on the moon. This is from Earth reflecting sunlight that gently lights up the lunar night. This is similar to what a bright moon does to the terrestrial landscape. From the moon, Earth is nearly at its full Earth phase, shining brightly to illuminate the moon's night. The sky around the moon and Venus this morning is smattered with bright stars. Orion's shoulders, Betelgeuse and Bellatrix are over 20 degrees to the right of Venus. Bright Capella, over 1/3 of the way up in the east-northeast, is to the upper left of Venus. Aldebaran with the Hyades star cluster and Pleiades star cluster are to the upper right of the brilliant planet. Mars, dimmer than Venus and Capella, but brighter than Aldebaran, is about halfway up in the sky above the east-southeast horizon and nearly 17 degrees to the upper right of the Pleiades. In Aries, Mars is marching toward a conjunction with the Pleiades star cluster on August 20th. Watch it close the gap each morning. On the morning of the 19th, the moon is between the planet and the star cluster. Chart caption, 2022, July 26, Jupiter and Saturn are in the southern sky before sunrise. Bright Jupiter is high in the south-southeast. In front of the stars of Cetus, the Jovian giant is slowing to seemingly reverse its course and begin the illusion of retrograde motion in 3 mornings. Saturn is the fourth bright planet visible this morning. It is less than 1/3 of the way up in the sky above the southwest horizon. The ringed wonder is retrograding near the stars Deneb Algedi and Nashira in eastern Capricornus. Chart caption, 2022, July 26, through a binocular, Saturn is near Deneb Algedi and Nashira. The star field includes dimmer stars. With a binocular, note the 2 named stars along with a row of stars catalogued as 42 Capricorni, 42 Cap on the chart, 44 Capricorni, 44 Cap, and 45 Capricorni, 45 Cap, that are in the same field of view with Saturn. The planet is west of 44 Cap and 45 Cap. It is passing 42 Cap this morning. In 4 mornings, it makes an isosceles triangle with Deneb Algedi and Nashira. Evening sky. Mercury is starting a disappointing evening appearance, setting this evening at 40 minutes after sunset. It never sets more than 60 minutes after sunset and is low in the western sky. This is the worst evening appearance of the year. The best was in April. After this apparition, Mercury moves to the morning sky for its best morning appearance of the year during October. Chart caption, 2022, July 26, Draco wins between the dippers to nearly overhead as evening twilight ends. At the end of evening twilight, about 2 hours after sunset at Chicago's latitude, Draco is high in the northern sky wrapped around the Big Dipper and Little Dipper. A darker location makes this constellation easier to find. Recently dimmer constellations, Ophiuchus and Hercules, have been highlighted in these articles. Ophiuchus is in the south above Scorpius and Sagittarius. Hercules is above the Ophiuchus, high in the south. Hercules is upside down and its foot is on the head of Draco. Draco is in the northern sky. Likely the Big Dipper and at least Polaris are visible from many locations. The dragon's tail starts between the dippers and the body goes between them and up into the sky. It curves around, reaching the 4 stars of the head, almost overhead. In Greek mythology, a dragon fought with the Titans, the giants, against the Olympians. During one battle it was tossed into the sky by Athena, where it is still is today. Thuban, meaning the serpent or the dragon, was once the North Star. Our planet slightly wobbles and the North Pole slowly points to different spots in the sky. At the center of the sky's apparent movement each day and night, the distant star above, if any, does not seem to move during the night. This occurred for Thuban from about 4000 BC to 2000 BC. There were times when Earth's axis of rotation did not point toward any bright star. This occurs now in the southern hemisphere where there is no bright star above the South Pole. The constellation has other named stars, such as Rostaban, meaning the serpent's head, El Tanin, the dragon's head, Altai, the he-goat, Edisich, the hairy male hyena, Gyozer, the dragon's head and tail, and Grumium, the underjaw. Look for this dimmer constellation from a light-free area, especially before the moon brightens in the evening sky in about 10 days. By 3 hours after sunset, Saturn, rising less than an hour after sunset, is low in the southeast. This begins the morning planet parade that shows 4 of the bright planets. By this hour Jupiter is low in the east. Mars follows Jupiter across the horizon, 90 minutes later. By an hour before sunrise tomorrow morning, the 4 planets are spaced across the sky from east-northeast to southwest, with the moon to the lower left of Venus, just above the east-northeast horizon.